it is Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and it is May 9th of May I Scraplift You. So today I'm scraplifting Beth Moloney, and I will have her information linked down below. She does 8.5 by 11 scrapbook pages as well, which is super exciting. I'm actually kind of noticing, and I don't know if it's just my reticular activator because I am doing 8.5 by 11, but I feel like there's a lot more people that are doing 8.5 by 11 layouts. So I would love to know in the comments if it's my reticular activator or if that's something that you are noticing as well. So I have this set of 3 pictures. It's pretty funny. It's my husband and my son and my goddaughter, and they were doing the YMCA song. Well, for some reason, I was only able to capture pictures of Y, C, and A. No M. I don't know why, but that's okay. So Beth has this beautiful grid. So I am going to do a grid as well. She has like Polaroid type. I don't know if it's a cut file or if they were just ephemera pieces that she was able to stick her photos in. I'm not exactly sure. But I went ahead and went over to the Cut to You shop and I grabbed this cut file. It is called Office Clips. And I went ahead and I cut it out in black. So when I was in my Cricut design space, to make sure that I had the proper size, I put the cut file in, and then I also just added a rectangle and I sized it to what my pictures are. And then I just resized my my cut file until it fit perfectly, till my rectangle fit perfectly in them. And that way I knew my photos were going to fit perfectly. So if you were curious, that's how I did that. So because they were a little bit big, I couldn't get 4 of the clips on here. It does come with 3 in the cut file, so I did cut all 3, but it just overlapped too much because it's a smaller page. So what I decided to do was do the clips on the Y and the A. And the picture of the A, I really cut my kid's face off. So I had to scoot it over a little bit so that it was a little more on the edge. So I went ahead and glued my grid down. I just did a black square to frame my photos and then mimic that same size black square up there at the top. Now I'm going to add a little bit of fun foam behind my clips to just give it a little bit of lift. And then I'm going to start embellishing. So I knew that I needed to get the letters on first. So I went and found, I think these are from Buenos Dias, and they are like one of my favorite alphas. And I've been super lucky. Every time I go to use them, I actually have pretty much all of the letters I need. I was kind of shocked that I still had an A. I didn't have a C, but I had a capital G, so I just trimmed that little bit off and all good there. So I have my YMCA. That's basically going to be my title. I'm going to put several other words on here, but I mean, you can actually decide for yourself. It doesn't really matter. But that was my thought process. So I'm going to go through and work on some embellishing. So I'm just going to embellish the squares a little bit. And I love that little postage stamp. It says The Dream Life because, we were on a catamaran ride and it was absolutely beautiful. And then I added that puffy word phrase that says such a good day. I'm going to add a couple of puffy stars, a little piece that says cutie pie, because they are. Also, one that says the details. So that is a really big black square. So I feel like I need to add a little something else. So I'm going to first try this blue frame and put my M in the middle. And I tried that heart because she has that big heart down on the bottom of her bottom two pictures as well. So I kind of thought I would try that. So I really just need to play around with this square because it's really bothering me. So I'm going to move the pieces around to kind of take up some more of that real estate. And then I am going to finish off by going through my ephemera. So all the ephemera I have for this collection is in this little container that works out pretty well. Then I'm not pulling them out of the packaging every time. And I do know that I want to get a little label sticker on here. Well, it's not a sticker, it's die cut. To put the date, maybe a little journaling. I was thinking, well, maybe I could journal in some white pen around that black square. And then I found these. So it's a little Polaroid die cut. It says The Simple Life. And I was like, okay, I think this is what I want. I also am going to try that little floral die cut. And I decided I'm going to go through all the rest of my die cuts first, make sure there's nothing else I need. That way I have everything that I could potentially use on my desk. So I'm going to take everything off of that black square. I'm going to try the wreath first, and then I put the Polaroid down, and I was like, that is perfect. That's exactly what it needed. And it brings in the fact that Beth used Polaroids as well. And since it has lemons on it, I decided to grab the lemon chipboard piece and put that on. I do still get everything else I still get in except for that frame. The frame's going to go back. Don't need that. And then I'm going to put my little label sticker right there on the bottom of the Polaroid. And that actually is going to do it. I'm looking at the layout now, and I didn't add anything else. I'm just going to take a little bit of time and make sure everything is stuck down. And I don't know what I'm going to do. I think that's it. I'm going to show you the layout. So make sure you check out the description box below. Give Beth some love as well as everybody who is playing along this month. There will be a playlist, and I will try to link this cut file as well because I mean it's pretty fun. So there is my layout on some black cardstock. If you have any questions, please leave them down below. And remember to wear your crown. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.